everyone, this is Denise at Something Beautiful Handcrafts, and I'm looking at the Love Shack Fancy release from American Girl. Okay, so normally I don't do videos like this, mostly because I don't collect American Girl stuff. I know that sounds strange, but that's kind of how this works. I'm interested in the dolls themselves, and I do a lot of buying dolls that have already been retired and fixing up those dolls. So for the most part, I don't really pay good attention to the trendy stuff and the releases that American Girl doll has or has had in the past couple of years that I've been, looking at American Girl dolls. In the past year that I've actually been actively collecting them. So a lot of this stuff is trendy. It's trending for American Girl, and it just kind of goes right over my head for the most part, unless someone makes a really big deal about it. But I've been getting really involved in AGTube and into the buy and sell groups, and so a lot of this stuff is talked about, and it's kind of opened my eyes. For example, I didn't know anything about the stony clover bags. Stuff like that, general, is it's not my style, and it's kind of like out of my price range, and sometimes it's a little culturally different than what I am accustomed to buying. So the allure of it just kind of like blew right past me, and I'm not a big fashion fan or trendy fan or really like a clothes horse. That would probably surprise you, but I'm not. I like the historical stuff and I like the classic stuff. So that kind of just went right over me. And then even some of the Harlem Road type things that were talked about when the War Bios came out, like some not too much into that kind of a scene as far as what the clothing looks like. So that kind of went over my head too. But since the whole Corinne thing, and I guess maybe since the World by Us thing, I've been paying more and more attention to the clothing that American Girl releases. And so there was a big thing about the Love Shack Fancy, and I waited to see what it's about, and so here it is. Now, like I said, I don't know anything about Love Shack Fancy prior to this. This is not really in my sphere of things that I like pay attention to. And so I went to the website to see what they were about. And it seems to me that they are kind of a niche, kind of high-end, fancy, frilly, kind of girly store. And like fancy, frilly, girly, like it's just not at all me. A lot of pink, a lot of ruffles, a lot of flower patterns, and I'm one of those people who just does not like flower patterns. But I wanted to follow this through and see how this was going. So here is the release. Now, with all that said, I'm hoping to get McKenna soon, and I was trying to decide which of McKenna's outfits I wanted to get with her. Did I want to get the accessories? Did I want to get the blue jean outfit? And then these guys came out. So I thought to myself, well, if I do get McKenna sometime soon, I might want to go ahead and get one of the Love Shack Fancy outfits, especially since they are going to be limited release. And pretty much it's the collector in me that thought it might be a good idea. So all you adult collectors out there, what are you thinking about this? Seems like the sets, well, doesn't seem like the sets were made to pair with the doll, little girls and ladies, and I don't have any kids, and this is not really my style of wearing. So for me, it would just be to get, at least have one outfit that's kind of a trendy limited release for my collection. So I'm taking a look here at these. So we've got let's see, we've got the ruffled dress, the tiered ruffled dress with the pink slip-on strappy sandals and the hair tie. And then next is the dress here with, you know what, this kind of reminds me of Molly's party dress with the ruffle on the bottom. That one's called the Flutter Day dress. Then we have this sweet, sweet cardigan. It is just really, really cute. And of course, as a hand knitter, you know I'm going to love that. That's called the Garden Party Cardigan. And it's peplum match. This one is way at the bottom. It's the Love Shack Garden Party peplum top for 18-inch dolls. Look at that. If you don't know what a peplum is, it's the bottom ruffle here. Okay, next we have another flutter. It's like a flutter ruffle top. And a two-tiered lacy skirt. Look at the sweet little hearts on there. It is cute. I gotta tell you that. This is a high-low skirt. And then the accessories with the flower scrunchy bow and the cute little heart-shaped bag with the heart glasses. And then these little sandals, which I actually think are just really darling. They are. And these cute little tinnies. And then we have some other really close-up shots here of the bow and the cardigan together and the ruffles. And this adorable little girl right here. She is so cute. Look at these. Okay. And little paper dolls. Oh, I think the paper dolls are so adorable. And the fold out that goes with it. Okay, so let's go back up. Let's see. Two cute girls. So we can see all of these lovelies at one time. Okay, now these are just adorable. Okay, so I was trying to decide which combination of things I would like to get. My one thing is, like I said, I find a lot of flowers overpowering, like flower patterns. It's just kind of not my thing, especially when they're like, kind of like multiple colors. I do, however, like pink. I like pink a lot. So that doesn't bother me at all for everything to be pink. And I do like the ruffles, so that's close too. It's just kind of flower patterns. For me, the little ruffled skirts are just, they're kind of really short. I'm not a big fan of the really short skirts. That's just my thing. So I would eliminate the little pink skirt, and I don't really like high-lows either. So say bye-bye to the high-low. I really, really like the cardigan. And I like the two dresses, but I think that I kind of like the tiers on this third dress better. This one right here. But I prefer, if I'm going to have a flower pattern, I prefer this one right here. So I'm thinking I definitely am going to want the cardigan. I really think I'm going to want the sandals, not those ones. These ones right here. I really think I want these sandals. And I'm going to try to decide between the LOVESHACKFANCY Garden Party dress and the LOVESHACK Floral Flutter Day dress for 18-inch dolls. I think those would be really cute together. And I think it would make a really good collection to have the dress, the cardigan, and the shoes. So I'd be curious, like, what do you think? Are you planning to get any of these things from the LOVESHACKFANCY? Do they appeal to you at all as adult collectors? Are flowers and frilly stuff kind of your thing? Or are you going to pass on this particular one and maybe wait for something else, or just choose to, not to get anything at all? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.